Hey guys, so tonight we are not talking about anything credit related. What I do have for you is a couple of hacks that can be used in case you don't have access to gloves or masks, or you just don't want to spend the money on it because maybe it's just not available right now, because obviously there's a ton of people that are waiting for some relief from the government, right? So you need to go and look around your house and see what can be used to create protection for your hands, your face, and especially your mouth, your nose, and your eyes, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple of things that my husband and I came up with today. And this is actually the second time I'm doing this video, because the first time I clicked stop instead of record. So here I am on video number 2, okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to make a mask or face protection out of a bandana, staples. I got my little stapler here, although I really recommend using a bigger one, and coffee filters. The coffee filters that I'm using are 200 of the 8 to 12 cups. I do have the smaller ones, but I found that they don't give a lot of protection. And you know, this isn't all about walking down the red carpet. This is about protecting yourself, making sure that you walk through the front door and you don't give anything to your family, or, you know, obviously be infected yourself, okay? So if you walk outside and you feel like everybody's looking at you, guess what? That's okay. Once again, this is not about how you look. This is about staying alive and surviving this so that you're alive. You're alive to, you know, be you, do you, you know, whatever. Don't worry about what other people think, because the only reason I'm saying this is because I went through it myself. I was at Costco and I had a mask on. It's actually this one right here. I had 2 of them on, 2 pairs of gloves. I had my sweatshirt on. It was tied really tight. I had my, you know, my long sleeves on, and my sneakers on, and my pants on, and, you know, whatever. I was just covered head to toe, and I felt like everybody's looking at me and I'm the only one that's like all bundled up like it's like -10 in here. But you know what? I got home, and when I took all that stuff off and threw it away, I knew that I wasn't going to give anything to my children, and that's all that mattered to me, okay? So I'm going to stop rambling. If you are able to get masks, where I got mine, first time was on Amazon, second time was on eBay, and the third time was also on eBay, but a different vendor. If you're using these, double up, okay? 2 pairs of gloves, wear them to wherever you're going, do whatever you're doing. When you come home, when you get out of your car, when you get off your bike, when you get off the bus, take them off, toss them, take one of these and toss it. When you get to your front door, all that stuff goes into a plastic bag and goes into the garbage. Your clothes, wear shorts underneath and the shirt underneath so that you can take that stuff off in front of your door, put it in a plastic bag, spray it down, put it outside to air out, and wash it 3 days later separately, okay? So, once again, I'm going to show you how to protect your face. So let's actually start with this one, because it's really simple. I have 2 coffee filters here. I have 2 rubber bands here. Each side has 1 staple. Now, this is going to feel weird. It is going to look weird, but it works. And I'm not going to do it because I'm wearing makeup and I don't feel like doing this, and plus I'm talking, okay? So you would put this on at the same time. It has to be like literally at the same time. It has to be totally correct. You put it on over your ears, and you want to make sure that this goes down over your nose. Now, I found that you're going to need to keep this down with something. So if you have any glasses, reading glasses, safety glasses, goggles, whatever, use them. It will hold it down. It'll also protect your eyes. I was going to show you my my safety glasses, but they're actually on the front seat of my car, where they do not belong. Okay, so that was 2 of them. Like I said, use a larger stapler. I don't have a larger one. It's at the office. I completely forgot to take it with me when I moved my stuff from there to here, okay? So, another thing that you can do is using a shirt or a bandana or a light sweatshirt, whatever you have available, preferably white so you can wash and bleach it. You're going to obviously do the whole triangle. You're going to use 2 coffee filters and you're going to staple it around, okay? Do it through only one side. So if you see, I can completely open this. You're going to do it through only one side because you're going to find that if you do it through both of them, it's going to bunch, it'll pull, it's not going to be good. So very simply, and yes, this might be common sense, we are going to pull this around, tie it around the back, and now you're going to be protected. Put your glasses on. Over the top, you might find that it might fog up a little bit, but you got to do what you got to do, okay? I've been going through this even with the regular masks. So, same thing with this, same thing with this. The beauty of this is that you can pull these off, including the staples, wash it, bleach it, dry it, reuse it, and like I said, this comes with 200 of them, so you have 100 masks here, and it's less than $5, okay? 50 of these cost me $50. So, I mean, completely up to you, but I'm showing you how to be safe, how to save money, and how to find these things laying around your house right now. All right, so we don't want to forget about our hands though, right? Remember I was talking about how we need to protect our hands and gloves and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you one thing. Look at this. So this is all crinkly because we did some water tests to see how much liquid this would actually hold before it went through. So I actually wasn't able to get all the way through, and I'm not talking about like this, because that definitely would go through. I'm very simply talking about enough that it's someone sneezing. I'm not talking about barfing, but like sneezing and coughing and all of that. This is going to protect you, all right? This is definitely going to protect you from that. All right, so gloves. Let's pretend that you live in the South. You don't have a need for gloves. Like, I don't even know why they sell them out here. It doesn't get cold enough, but anyways, maybe you don't have gloves, and that's okay. Maybe you can't find them. Maybe you can't buy them. Maybe they're not available online. Maybe you don't have the money to do so. That is totally fine. I know you have a sock. Okay, I know you have a sock somewhere. I also know you have a plastic bag, all right? You take your hand, you put it in here, you wrap this around, you tie it kind of tight, you stick your hand in the glove, excuse me, our makeshift glove. And the top part of the sock is actually going to hold it up. So you're protected from anything that is going to be wet, all right? So you can't really grab that much. That's why I have the water bottle right here, but I'm able to pick it up just fine. So, I mean, there you go. You have makeshift gloves, you have makeshift mask, and a couple different options, and you will be able to keep yourself protected. All right, guys? So just using very simple things that you can find around the house can be the difference between you living and you dying. I'm not trying to sound, over dramatic or whatever. There's people dying from this, and I can look out my window right now and I see people walking. There's a kid that rides his bicycle around just with gloves and a mask on. I mean, people are acting like this is not a problem, and it definitely is. So I want you to make sure that you do everything possible to keep yourself safe and keep your family safe. And that's the reason that I did this video. It might have been funny. It might have made me feel a little bit stupid. But if anything that I said is something that could help somebody else, then I'll feel stupid all day and I won't care about it. I'll feel good about it, all right? So if you know anybody that doesn't have masks or gloves or, any of that, or any of these tips would help them, please share this video with them. And that is it from me. My name is Kristen. I'm a factual disputer, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or the day after. All right, bye.